first want to say thanks to John Sherman for his confidence in not only myself but our front office. I think we got a really talented front office. We enjoy working together. I think we've made strides over the years. I know you guys also want to talk to me about, I'm sure you'll want to talk to me about my relationship with Dayton. You know, Dayton, above anything else, I mean, we've been in constant contact throughout the last couple days. He's always been a great mentor. He's a friend. He's taught us everything we know. He's given us opportunity in this game. I think all of us are prepared to move forward. And as he told me, just go to work. Just go to work. That's what we got to do. So, you know, it's a tough time, but it's an exciting time. You know, we got a group of, as I said, talented people in our front office. We're excited to get the opportunity to continue to work, grow this organization the way we were taught to grow it. There's things that we want to get better with. A lot of initiatives that we've started over the last several years, we just got to take to another level, and we're excited about that. You acknowledge what he's done. As I shared with our staff yesterday, you know, our fans are going to remember those flags up there in 14 and 15, but our community knows a lot more about Dayton Moore than just the flags that are flying in the stadium. He's also a person that cares tremendously. He's connected with so many people on a personal level. It's remarkable. You know, and the other thing I've shared with everybody is I'm not Dayton Moore. And he understands that. He respects that. I don't mean that in a demeaning way at all. We're different people. And he's comfortable with that. I think that's why we've worked well together over the years. I can cite several examples of, you know, things we maybe didn't agree on, but ultimately we come to a mutual decision on things. But he's a unique individual. And, you know, it was a sad day, but we also can celebrate so many things he's done. We have to get better, and we have to get significantly better. We feel like this team has not performed to its abilities. We feel like it could have been a better year. We've gone through stretches where I feel like we're turning the corner, and for whatever reason, we don't quite turn the corner. But the ability is on the field. We do need some help in different areas, but a large core of what you're seeing in our lineup very likely be in our lineup next year. A lot of what you see in our pitching, especially starting pitching, probably going to see in our rotation next year. But we have to acknowledge that there's improvement that needs to be made on all parts, from the front office to the coaching staff, onto the players. I haven't arrived at a decision on any of our coaches. You know, the process, what I'm processing right now is different than the way I was thinking about it, say, Monday. So, but we do have meetings again in Detroit where the people that I won't feel like need to have a say in that decision will be around me. And I just want to hear what they have to say. Dayton had conversations with them. He's had conversations with me. We haven't sat in a room together and talked about it, so next week will be the first time we get a chance to do that.
How would you say at this point that Mike and his staff have done this year?
I love Mike. I mean, Mike is a competitor. He cares about the players. He comes to work every day and wants to win. I think that's a huge component. I know that sounds kind of funny, but Mike wants to win. He's a pro. Really, the last 2 days, he's helped me digest this the last 2 days. So personally, I appreciate the way he goes about his business. And he's a very well-respected person. It's loosely been discussed. There's got to be a lot of creativity in that. It is something that John Sherman has asked our department if that's something we would be interested in, and we are. But it's in a very, I would say, even infantile stages. We have a long way to go to get deeper in those discussions.